you later. All right, time to put some sunglasses on. Have you exercised your right to vote?
Built by humans.
You are a U.S. citizen. You should exercise your right to vote. So I'm on my way actually to go vote. What time is it? It is 3:19. So I'll just wait a second. Looks like one person in the house. That's good enough. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I'm actually on my way to vote. I didn't have an opportunity this morning because I get here at 6. The polls didn't open until 7. So we are going to go do that. Hi, Mama Rinda. How are you? Hi, Miss Karen. Yes, hello. I am on my way to vote, and I'm really hoping that people are exercising their right to vote. So, since I have 2 in the house, 2 or 3? 2. Stephanie, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's ride. Yes. Hi, thank you for coming. Julie and Carr, are the primaries for Senate or are they just presidential primary? Primary for presidential primary. Super Tuesday, man. I can't see the chat because I gotta drive and I don't have super eyes. I have, God, parents. See, I wish parents would make it easier for me to get out of here. Instead, no, they don't realize I have to go vote and they just park right there. Golly. They just make it so hard. Okay, so here we're in the parking lot. Now, this isn't a problem in some states. The car next to me, I probably shouldn't say anything. Anyway, they were smoking a little something. Not a problem in other states. I just don't think you should drive under the influence of anything. So, let's vote. Oh, that's a tight one. We're gonna go vote, and I actually don't vote that far away from my home. There's a high school. Oh my God, it's hot. I gotta turn this heat off. It is hot. It's like 40 something degrees, maybe 30, but it's still hot. The place where I vote is just down the street from where I live. And I'll tell you, I gotta hand it to my husband. I had never voted. This is why I'm all about it now, but I had never voted until I was 34 years old. My husband was like, you what? And then he was like, your people, he said, have worked hard to earn that right to vote. The Voting Rights Act, all of that, they have worked hard. For you not to vote is like a slap in the face. But I'll tell you something. Maybe Lisa knows a little bit about this, Lisa Carter, or all others of you that are in North Carolina. When I lived in North Carolina, I was never able to vote because I either went to a polling station that was broken and they didn't ever get a replacement in time, or I had moved, and so the voting laws were so convoluted when I lived there, or else I just didn't understand. I was young. But for 10 years in North Carolina, I did not vote. And then I came home, and my husband and I were like, my husband was like, what do you mean you've never voted? You're 34 years old. You've never voted. It's like, so he took me to vote for the first time, and I will ever miss an opportunity to, when I think about all the people who have died for my right to vote, lost their lives for my right to vote. Now, I do wish we'd get rid of the Electoral College. I really do wish we'd do that. I just am not about it. Okay, somebody has to go. I did not get here first. And there's a cop right there. So I guess we're waiting for the, thank you. I guess I'll go. I guess everybody was waiting for the cop. Anyway, lots of people have died for our right to vote. I will never miss an opportunity to exercise that right. Oh my God, 2 cops, 3 cops. What's going on? They're probably going up to my high school. And I have been a proud voter ever since. Now, I will tell you, do y'all remember when, Governor, the wrestler, God, what was his name? I can see his face. Anyway, that was back in 99, 2000, I don't know which. But I voted, that was my first election I voted in. So it was 98. And I voted for Governor, why can't I think of his name? If you can think of him. The wrestler guy. I voted for him. And he won. And that was the biggest mistake Minnesota ever made. But at least I voted. We're going to go around this person. Yes, I did. So I hope all of you, if you're in a primary state, I hope all of you have exercised your your right to vote, or that you are headed that way sometime before your polls close. So that's right where we're going. Okay, you can come out. Yes, I see you creeping. Go forth. Go forward. Vote, vote, vote. You know, you guys, I can't see the chat. I am not like LSP. LSP can turn things around, and she can, she can read the chat with her left eye. LSP, left eye, LSP. No, that doesn't work. Lefty, I don't know. Anyway, I can't do that. Because I can't see up close. So let's talk about it. Talk about what? Voting. I am not going to get political on this station, but I believe that if we want to change in our government, we have to exercise our right to vote. Whether you see that change in the way you want it or not, you don't have, what did the clerk today say? You don't have a right to bitch if you didn't go vote. So if you voted and it didn't turn out the way you wanted it, you have a right to be disgruntled. But if you sat at home because, this doesn't concern me, it concerns everyone. Our taxes pay for our government. Our government is for the people. We are the people. Your vote matters. Vote. But that's like I said, if every vote mattered, then that's the reason I want to get rid of the Electoral College, because I think every vote matters. I don't like that somebody can win the popular vote, what the people want, and it can swing the exact opposite way. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Who the people want should be who is in office. But I know there's a reason for the Electoral College. You guys probably know. I do not know the reason for the Electoral College. I think it was to stop craziness from happening. But you see that in my lifetime, I've seen so much craziness. I don't think that the Electoral College has stopped craziness. Okay, so exercise your right to vote, because it is your right. Now, here's what bothers me about our voting system. It's not equal across the 50 states. It's not equal. In some states, if you had a felony and you've done your time and you've gotten off probation, you still don't have the right to vote. You've lost that permanently because you had a felony. And I do not agree with that at all. I don't agree with that. I'm not about that at all. I think if somebody has done their time, their full rights should be restored. I think Florida's like that, and I think there's a challenge in court, or maybe it's just turned over. I don't know how that works, but I know that in some states that is true. And that saddens me, because, you know, that felony could have been done when you were 17 and you were tried as an adult. Whatever that felony is, you do not have, and here you are, you've done your 8 years or whatever, you've survived probation and you got off probation, and that will be with you the rest of your life. You can't fully participate in the democracy because that is a right that has been taken away from you permanently. And that, to me, that's absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Potholes, you guys. My car could fall in them. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not exaggerating. Welcome to Minnesota! Woohoo! 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 Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I had quite the day. I didn't really have to teach except for dance, and I taught tap today, and that's always a pleasure, kind of. Always a pleasure. We started our choreography, and we got 30 seconds into a 2-minute song. So that's oh my God, that's a huge one. So that is 2/3 or 1/6 of the way through, and it is, I taught the duet section. So this piece starts out with a duet. Anyway, I was thrilled to see that many of the students have been practicing, and that's good. And many have not. And okay. Tomorrow we'll have African, and oh my God. It's like pulling teeth with these kids with African. What the heck? West African steps we're doing Dun Dun Ba, if anybody knows about it. If you are from North Carolina and you know of the Chuck Davis African American Dance Ensemble, Dun Dun Ba, what they do as Dun Dun Ba, but the rest of the nation knows it as Dun Dun Ba. So anyway, so today the counselors came in and talked about career clusters with students, and basically all I had to do was watch them talk to my students and do a little bit of behavior if I needed to. So it was pretty much a chill day. Oh, righty. Hey, if you haven't thumbs it up, please do. I know there's more than one person in here. So I have a video coming out tonight. It is probiotic soda. It's okay. Lemon Zinger. It's kind of funny, you guys. Kind of funny. Kind of like it. I talk about why I prefer Lemon Zinger, which is a lemon ginger probiotic drink, over kombucha. Because, I mean, homemade kombucha is a lot better than, store-bought kombucha. Doesn't always have to taste like vinegar, you guys. Okay. So that's tonight at 7. It's a premiere. I will be in the chat at 6:30. I really hope to see you all there, and invite your friends, and we will I will put it on my community tab and start doing the promotion of it, sending it out to people's Instagram, sending it out to people's Facebook. What are you doing, dude? Okay. That was weird. Just stopped in the middle of the street. No lights, nothing. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway. So, I will start doing the promotion, but I really hope you will promote my stuff too, because I am, buffering again. I'm on the west side. If I'm buffering, I'm sorry, I'll try not to buffer. There is no reason for this. Okay, so I'm going to, if you can see me, great. If you don't, I mean, all I see is the thing going around. I am gonna go in and vote, and then I'll be right back. Can you see me? Can you see me? Oh, there's a lot of people. I hope there's not a huge line. I can't take you in to vote with me. That's just not cool, they say. Okay, let me see where I can park. Voter parking only. I hope that's not a driveway. It isn't. Am I still buffering, you guys? Let me put some glasses on and see what's going on. It says I'm buffering. Have a great day. Peace and love y'all. I paid bills and voted. Lemon ginger does sound tasty. Am I buffering? No. Okay. Stephanie, I am going to go vote. I'm going to have you all look at... I don't think I can get... I think that's the closest I can get. Okay. So I will be back. It shouldn't take me that long. Talk amongst yourselves, and hopefully it'll stop doing the circle by the time I get back. Okay, what? Okay, so you're seeing that. You're seeing that. All right. I will be right back. Do I have... Gotta go do this, you guys. I'm gonna come back with my sticker on. done and done. All right. Let's see. Did I save? Do I have any of my members? Hello. Yep, here we go. I got 2 so I can put one over my old one. So I voted. I did what I was supposed to do. Yeah, well, we don't have a lot of I saw that a lot of people had signed in, and I think a lot of people, we live in a community where people either go to work later or they're retired. So they either go to work later or they're retired. I did not vote because I'm Canadian. Yes, Lynx Kitties? That must be Lynx Acres. Is this a second channel? Be the Difference Clothing. Hello. I hope you voted, or if you didn't need to vote. Karen, I told my principal I was going to file the EPO on the kid. He wants to talk legal to see what would happen. Oh, what happened? Oh, the order for protection. Oh, gosh. It's that deep, isn't it? It's that deep. Okay, you guys, I'm going to drive home, meaning I can't see you, but I will see you once I get home. Okay? All right. Well, so what, Stephanie, I think what we have a lot of older people and people who go to work late, so they could have gone earlier this morning to vote. And then we have, this is an odd time to come vote because it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm sure there will be a lot of people going to vote at about, at 5:30. But this is the perfect time because I can get in and out. I wish that thing would stop spinning. So, here's the other thing. I am so excited about the dance piece I'm going to choreograph on 3 young ladies that are gorgeous. They're just beautiful human beings inside and out. And if you've ever seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And you've seen the song, Go to Sleepy Little Baby. And that's all I'm going to sing. You know what I'm talking about. I am doing that dance piece on 2 actors and a dancer. Okay, let's see what's going on. Vote! Okay, I rolled in about, what? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That is so serious, Turbo Schools. Hey, Be the Difference. I did vote in Canadian election, though. Yay! Oh, cool. I rolled in about 9:30, voted, and rolled out. Tim rolled in, and rolled out. Rolled in, and rolled out. I don't know how that works, Tim. I still see this going on, and you guys are saying I am not buffering. That's fine. I don't even know if there was anyone running against my candidate in the primaries, so I didn't. So you didn't. Well, if you're Republican, there is only one candidate, and that is our president. So if you're voting Republican, there was only one person on the... Okay, good. There's only one person on the ballot if you're voting Republican. If you're voting Democrat, gosh, like our ballots were printed so long. Okay, hey, Edward. In a circle like the one that you received. Where was I? Oh, okay. There's my cash tag if you want to support, or any other, Nightbot and all those want to remind you that support is always welcome. And I'm not e-begging. So, did you see what I said about eating vegetables? Lynx Kitties, let me back up. You're good. Oh, I did vote Canadian. I did not vote because I'm Canadian. And we should be aiming at 30 different vegetables and fruits per week. Oh, so Blue Dasher Farm just shared a post about how it's not how much vegetables and fruit you eat that makes the difference. It's how many different types. Ooh, that's gonna kill me, because this is what I eat every day. I eat carrots. I eat I eat carrots. I eat snow peas or pea pot. Anyway, snow peas, sugar snap peas. Sugar snap peas. I eat radishes and I eat celery. That's in my lunch every day. So I guess I need to think about switching that up a little bit. What do you think? What do you think? Video. I was disappointed that the article didn't load to what? What at links? I did see. Yes, so you didn't see the point going, since he will be in the primary anyway. I'm not educated enough on the Senate and the House candidates, but they will be in the general. Yes, I was disappointed that the article didn't load to 404 error. The title looked very interesting and I wanted to read. Oh, I eat whatever Stacy feels like making. I'm curious, was Klobuchar on the ballot since she was dropped? Oh, that's where I was, Julian. Julian, thank you. I got that ballot. Very confusing. There were 15 people on the Democratic ballot. 15 people. And there's only, 6 left running? So yeah, Klobuchar was on there. They printed our ballots 3 weeks ago. So that's I don't think that's a good, that kind of frustrates me. That frustrates me, because there are going to be some people that are voting, they're just not keeping up with the times. Yo, what up? How's it going? The governor you were thinking of, Jesse Ventura. Yes, thank you, Julian. That was the first time I ever voted. And I voted for Jesse because I really shouldn't have. But it was like, I was so sick of the candidates we had, and it was a big wake-up call. It was a huge wake-up call to all of those folks who were doing politics as usual. And, my husband and I high-fived it, and he's like, see, democracy works. And then, of course, we regretted it. But, it was those candidates, the other candidates spent, I think Coleman was one of them, they spent millions, and Jesse Ventura's campaign spent $250,000. I think that's even an overestimate of how much they spent. It was ridiculous. But the one thing Jesse did for me, you remember his thinker post, is he got me to the polls. And I've been back ever since. It's kind of a shame. I was really not educated about how important voting was. And I was almost persuaded that it wasn't for me when I was living in other places. So, he screwed up, but he definitely was a change. Yes. Why was Ventura a bad governor? I don't think he was awful. I've seen worse politicians, but he'd just bark at the press. He'd bark at his citizens. He just would say the wrong things. And then the thing that a lot of people were upset about, I was pretty upset because I didn't get any of it, but we had a surplus. Our government had a surplus, and he sent all Minnesotans who had been there for how many years, he sent a refund. So my sister got a big old $1,700 check. I got nothing, because I think I had been home from North Carolina for 3 months, 4 months, a year, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why he was, I I'm just happy he got me to the polls. And I will tell you this, he got a lot of people to the polls. A lot of people didn't want him, so they went to the polls. A lot of people wanted something different, so they went to the polls. So Lynx Kitties, be the difference. It's interesting. You're very interesting when you take into account the article I posted from Primal Eats last week, and the indigenous tribe only says fruits and meat, not veg. I'm stuck with Ralph Blackface Northam in Virginia, so I'm in the same boat you were with Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's, oh, there's Stella. You guys got to get a Stella sighting. I think she's going for a walk. Going for a walk?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm live streaming. I'll be done in a little bit. But, yeah, I voted.
Yeah, me too. Different this year, huh?
Yeah, it was really different. Having to sign on an iPad, I didn't like that or do whatever. Anyway, Bev says hello.
Is she at the voting?
Yes.
Who is she again?
She was at, hold on, you guys. She was at Community. She taught at Community with me.
I knew her from somewhere. I looked at her and I was like, I know her, but I didn't know her.
Yeah.
Did she recognize me?
She did. She's like, wow, his hair's a lot longer.
Yeah, that's right.
My husband used to have a shaved head, short hair, and now look at him.
Now look at me. Not shaved and short anymore.
Oh, so I will see you in a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, my husband, so here's what happened. We have a ton of snow. That's not so bad. We haven't, that's just, all that is snow piles. We haven't had snow in, well, we had snow last night, but it was like a half inch. It wasn't a big deal. Wasn't enough to make a difference. But Troy, when my sister was, oh God, okay. When my sister started losing her hair from cancer, it got to a point where she had a mohawk. That's all she had left. So, she said, will you please come and shave it off for me and we'll have a party. We didn't have a party, but what Troy did was so beautiful. He shaved off his hair, all of it, down to the big old noggin. I have a picture of the two of them with Troy's face over my sister's face, and they were both bald. I might post that on the 5th. Because the 5th, which... Okay, you guys, I'm going to make it. The 5th, March 5th is the anniversary of my sister's passing. And actually, it would have been a Tuesday that she passed away, which actually would be today. She passed away at 3:05 p.m. on Tuesday, the first week of March. Anyway, Troy's... Yes, thank you, Julian. Anyway, Troy's been growing his hair ever since. That was a big moment for him. It was a real strong show of solidarity with her, for her. I couldn't do it because I had to teach, and I just couldn't. My hair is such. Anyway, my husband did it, and it was such a kind thing to do. But he's been growing his hair ever since. His hair has gotten almost down to his elbows. We've had to cut it back because he's just he's a stinky caveman. Do you use Streamlabs, Karen? No, I don't use Streamlab or StreamYard. What I use is just YouTube's webcam, the worst kind of. Thank you, Edward. So it's the worst kind of live streaming. But my channel isn't really about my live streams. I mean, I do the daily vlog as an understanding of my life, and you guys come along for the ride, and I don't know why you do it, but I really appreciate it. The last time I cut my hair, it was because my kids were grabbing, ooh! Yes. That moment, you guys. All right. Anyway. Come on, get it together, get it together. All right. So, I'm going to get off here soon because we've been on for 39 minutes. And, you know, I don't want to keep y'all while I ramble on about my day. Ramble on. I talk about death. I talk about, ugh, God, what kind of, so entertaining. Thank you guys for always coming in. It really makes me feel like I have something to offer. Stephanie, thank you. Okay, all right, okay. I've got it together now. I'm having the other side of crying right now where you get just goofy. You know what I mean? You're like, eh. Okay, what was that last thing? Tim Turner, I'm really sorry to hear about your sister. My father passed away March 9th last year. My sister, the thing is, Tim, I'll talk about this real quick and then I have to let it go. The thing is that my sister, she died 7 years ago. It feels like yesterday. It feels like yesterday. When she was diagnosed, I quit my life so that I taught. That's about all I did. I went to my job and I did what I was supposed to do, which was take care of my lovely sister, because she was the other half of me. I was adopted and we were 6 months apart and we grew up like twins. And we never lived, except for 3 years of our lives, we never lived over 100 miles apart. So she was everything. She was my sanity. She was my common sense. Oh my God. We laughed so hard. We laughed all our lives until she got sick. We laughed so hard. Oh my God. The belly laughs where you just can't stop laughing because you have the same freaking sense of humor, which is really weird, by the way. We are weird. I kind of remind myself of Jim Carrey. But, yeah, so when she was diagnosed with cancer, we cried so hard. Hello, be the different, I know. We cried so hard, cried and cried and cried and prayed and held each other. And, I was really, really privileged and blessed. I'm going to cry a little bit to walk her, to the gates. I was really privileged to be there to hold her hand as she passed away. But that's also when I stopped laughing. And this leads into that story. 6 years, I didn't have a sense of humor. I didn't laugh. I didn't find anything funny. Everything was gray. And along comes Lisa Carter, okay? A soul saver, sister. Yep. Lisa Carter in a closet with no bra, making me laugh so hard. So funny. She's so funny. I will never forget that day, and I will never forget that story. And I will probably tell it every year, about 20 times a year. And here I am today. I have a video. I know, right? I have a video coming out tonight. I'm so excited about it. It's number 2 of the Water Kefir series, which is a probiotic drink, healthy probiotic drink for your gut. And then the next in the series, I'm either going to do 3 or 4 of these, but the next in the series, I want everybody to try this. I'm sorry for your loss, but glad you're healing. Yeah, I'm healing. It's just, it's, it takes a lot when half of you is gone. It takes a lot of time when half of you is gone. You have to grow yourself again. You can hold the love and hope and joy in your heart, but you have to build yourself back up. Do you do anything special with your water kefir? You know what? Lynx Kitties, no. In Minnesota, I don't have to. In St. Paul, I don't have to. And I always found our water, I think, is mineral rich. I have always found that my water kefir does better with St. Paul water, because we have really good water. When I've made my water kefir up north and I've had to use distilled water, the grains are really unhappy. So I had to feed them often molasses, blackstrap molasses. I felt like that when my mother passed. Yeah, Stephanie, right? And listen. In 10 years, I lost my brother. I have 3. But the brother that actually held the whole family together, I lost my brother, I lost my mother, and I lost my best friend, my sister. All in 10 years. 2003, 2017, actually 2004, 2017, 2007, and 2013. Oops, I got to plug in. Got to plug in, you guys. Plug it in. Okay, there we go. So that was a 10-year span where I was just starting to stand up and boom. I just kept getting people kept dying. And that doesn't include, holy Hannah, that doesn't include Troy's grandma, Troy's grandpa, Troy's uncle, there were like 13 people that passed away in that 10-year span. I was like, no more of this. No more. I can't. I freaking can't do this. No more. Oh, I was shaking my fist at God. I was so mad at God. But the best thing we did, living your best life. It's okay. So it is the day. I hope if you guys are voting, my brother went last year. Yes, my brother went. Oh my gosh. Oh. So living your best life. I was just sharing that today is the day anniversary of my sister's passing, but it's actually March 5th is the date. But she died in the first week of March on a Tuesday. And so it's voting day. So I voted. There's so much I could add to this, but and then we started talking a little bit about, hey, I don't know what that means. Be the difference clothing. Okay, I get it. I got a meeting to go to, so I'll have to catch you folks later. Yes, and I'm supposed to be off. I don't usually do more than 30 minutes, but I appreciate. I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to urge you, if you're in one of the 13 Super Tuesday states, to please make sure, thank you, Turbo Schools, please make sure that you get to vote if you haven't already. If you have voted, thank you for participating in our democracy. And I also want to remind you to the 3 things: sustenance, focus, and tranquility. Please remember to sustain your body and mind with good food and good thoughts. Focus on your goals. I met 1. I'm working on, I met 2 actually. I got to 2,000. I got to 2020 in 2020. Now I'm going up to 250. That's the next goal. After that, it's 2,100, and then 2,500, and then 3,000. So we got the small goals. So focus on your goals, and then seek tranquility, which I'm gonna have to go inside and do that. Now remember my video at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Coast time, it'll be 5 p.m. And if you're mountain time, it's going to be 6 p.m. Okay? Love you all dearly. Oh, before we go, did anybody hear any more from LSP Productions? Like what, if everything is okay? Stephanie, is she okay? I didn't get to stay in her chat or in your, okay. She's alive, that's good. Did it hit her house or anything? Yes, she's home, good. Okay, and her house is cool. She's safe. Her home is safe. Her neighborhood was safe. No. What? What? No, what? Yes. No, yes. No, what? My goal is to work out 3 times a week, get closer to the eating 30 different vegetable plants and trees and rhubarb. Yes, she's safe. Okay. Whew. All right. Okay, so house is safe. Okay, good. I woke up and I saw that. That's the first news that hit my my Facebook, because I don't watch the news, but it came up on my Facebook and I was like, oh no. So, okay, I can let you all go then. Remember, come over to my video. I will be in the chat at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be there to chat with you all about how great I am. What? How great we are as a team. All right. I love you. I do. I love our community. I love our community. Notification, gang. Yes. Okay. It's pink. Bye, y'all. See ya.